Guys, Colin here, the Wild CEO. We have one of my favorite books, Flow, very popular book about happiness and flow states and things like that. And it's kind of a must read for everyone, I think. But I'm gonna go over just real quick, kind of first page and what he is talking about as far as happiness goes. And this is more a video about getting you to think. Okay, I want you to think about what he's saying here. All right, so let's start with the introduction. This is the introduction, page 1. 300 years ago, Aristotle concluded that more than anything else, men and women seek happiness. While happiness itself is sought for its own sake, every other goal, health, beauty, money, or power, is valued only because we expect it to make us happy. Much has changed since Aristotle's time. Our understanding of the worlds of stars and atoms has expanded beyond belief. The gods of the Greeks were like helpless children compared to humankind today and the powers we now wield. And yet, on the most important issue, very little has changed in the intervening centuries. We do not understand what happens any better than Aristotle did. And as for learning how to attain the blessed condition, we could argue that we have made no progress at all. People aren't happy. It's really hard to find happiness. It's this elusive idea that everyone thinks we're striving for, and we pursue it by having more things and living in a consumer society and having a bigger car and having to have a Tesla and a house and having to have these things that are based on other people, like social media and likes and comments and who has the most followers, right? Because that's going to be a value of our worth. And then you get into things like comparison effect, which makes us even more unhappy. And so today, I want you to think about the things that you're spending a lot of time on in your day, that you're chasing, that might not be bringing you the results you want. Like, think about the amount of people that have a job they hate. Yeah, okay, they had the job because they had to pay the bills, but they could probably find something else, and even if it meant taking a pay cut for a while, they could work into something else that they enjoy a lot more, or work for a different company, or for a different boss, or whatever it is. Yet they're too attached to the things that their job gives them. And it's really more of a fear of loss than it is a fear of fulfillment or a fear of true bliss and happiness. Because a lot of times you got to tear off those band-aids and you have to find, the winding path to happiness. It's not always direct. It's not always the thing you're doing now. I think that's just tragic that people spend so much of their life pursuing happiness either through a job they hate, maybe they're stuck in a relationship they don't really value, but they're afraid of being lonely. Their self-worth is somehow tied to that relationship. There's so many examples of things that we do as humans that are literally the opposite of what we should be doing. They're counterintuitive to our goal. Our goal is being happy. Yet we do things that make ourselves miserable. Like, why? Why is that? Right? There's a lot of reasons why, and there's like a million books and topics and rabbit holes we could go down. But today I want you to think about, in your life, how can you eliminate things that really bother you and make you unhappy and that you really don't want to do? That's a number one thing, right? It's like, if you're being attacked by like bees, you need to find shelter before you worry about your job, right? So those things in your life that are the bees buzzing around you that are like constantly stinging you, you got to figure out how to mitigate that before you focus on the bigger other things that are going to lead to happiness. So the number one thing for most people is always eliminate as much drama, eliminate as much toxic people, and eliminate as much of the drudgery of life, a lot of times people's job, from their life as possible. Find out solutions for those things. Then work on the self-actualization for the other things, like finding a side project you'd like to do, or finding ways to spend more time with your family, or just finding ways to be in the present and get your health on track and things like that. Call to action today. Eliminate those bees in your life that are swarming around stinging you. Do what you can to eliminate those. And then after that, think about the bigger picture stuff. Where you want to go, what you're doing. Are you working towards something? Is your work fulfilled? Are you being fulfilled by your relationships, by your friends? Are you spending enough time with friends or in your family? Or are you putting them off because you think you need to pursue money because you think that's going to make you happy, or whatever it is, right? So I hope you really, really, really think about this today. We got to take action to be happy. It's like he talks about in Flow. He says those that find the optimal experiences that are the most happy in life and that find the most chances to be happy, take action to do that. It doesn't just happen. He says it doesn't just happen. You don't just get lucky. You're not just born happy naturally. You have to take actions to control your life and your environment, and that's how you can find happiness.